We tend to assume that loyalty is built on comfort. You treat someone well, make their life easy, and they stay. But watch what happens when that frictionless bond is actually tested. It gives way. People walk away from supportive friends, leave excellent jobs, and perfect relationships every day. Yet millions remain devoted to failing investments, toxic managers, and platforms that actively waste their time. Historical figures and modern institutions secure this devotion by building it into a psychological blueprint. Uncovering how this invisible architecture operates is the only way to understand why we stay in situations we rationally know we should leave. Devotion begins when a situation costs the follower something, rather than when they are given a gift. Person A is handed a free reward, generating zero attachment. Person B works for months, and attachment spikes. This explains why entrepreneurs and gamers sink thousands of hours into projects. Walking away means admitting that accumulated sacrifice was wasted, locking them into doubling down. Astute leaders demand participation and sacrifice right from the start. That initial commitment creates an attachment that becomes difficult to sever. Constant availability actively erodes the sense of value that keeps people attached. This graph maps access versus desire. As the availability line rises, perceived value plummets. We devalue what comes easily. But by throttling availability to near zero, luxury brands, exclusive clubs, and politicians restrict access, forcing their perceived value to spike. This tactic focuses on avoiding the appearance of desperation, rather than simply ignoring the audience. When access is restricted, followers are forced to think about the leader more often. Physical absence becomes a tool for psychological presence. The strongest psychological bond forms when a system shifts from predictable patterns to total uncertainty. A system that delivers a reward every single time eventually becomes boring. A system that delivers rewards randomly creates obsession. This timeline tracks dopamine. A predictable reward wave quickly fades into a flat line. Introducing variable reinforcement at unpredictable intervals creates massive, erratic spikes. This same algorithm drives slot machines and social media feeds. The brain focuses on the empty spaces, making anticipation addictive. Variable reinforcement takes a core Machiavellian concept and mechanizes it, turning basic participation into obsession. Investment, scarcity, and uncertainty create a system of control that governs human behavior. This architecture is present in the apps on your phone and the platforms vying for your attention today. Machiavelli recognized that these mechanics are morally neutral. They can be used to build resilient communities, or they are weaponized to create manipulative cults. Defense against manipulation requires pausing to examine the true source of an attachment, determining if it is built on genuine value or manufactured friction. The most dangerous influence over your life is the influence you cannot see. Recognizing the trap is the first step toward walking out of it.